Hello YouTube, hello Facebook.
Hello.
Lisa's here tonight. Matthew's taking the night off. So welcome to Live Tuesdays. And I'm Amanda, and that's my daughter Lisa. And we are from a Fabric8. A company called Fabric8. And if you want to find us on the internet, it's www.fabric, the word, with the number 8.co.za. And we will be referring to many things that you can get on the website, but obviously we are a creative supply store, and you can find almost everything sewing, knitting and crocheting, and we're also expanding into next year into crafts. Tonight is what we call Live Tuesdays, but I heard today that we're rebranding it. Lisa's still working on the rebranding because that doesn't say what we're actually doing. But Live Tuesdays, what we do every week on a Tuesday at 7 o'clock is we do, firstly, we've had quite a few requests, and we sort of do a little bit of a talk about new products or products that's up and coming. And then we do a tutorial for about an hour. And the tutorial, we normally provide you with a pattern or instructions or whatever. And that is also available on our website. If you go to www.fabric8.co.za, you'll see in the horizontal menu at the top, there's a big pink button that says free sewing lessons. All our patterns for, I think we're at project 33 now. All 33 patterns or tutorials are available on that button to download. And I always say this now lately, that by the end of the year, the last day of December, we're closing that up, and we are making it available for sale next year. So if you want it, get it this year because it's free. All right. Then something else we also have is we have quite a few WhatsApp groups. And these groups are, we have one for sewing, Afrikaans, naaldwerk, we have embroidery, knitting, crochet, quilting. And these are just nice chatty groups where you can always find someone who knows better than you or might know an answer that you are searching for. We are also on the groups, and we do answer when we can. It is quite a busy group sometimes, although it's calmed down a little bit. But people ask whenever they like, so put it on mute, and then it doesn't bother you, and then you read it when you can or when you want to. Some people like having that conversation while they're sewing, and it makes you feel like you're part of a community and you're not sewing alone in your room. So some people talk a lot, some people don't. We encourage talking on those groups because I've actually learned things on the group. So we also do have a WhatsApp group that only gives you notifications and updates on new products, when our lives are starting, and things like that, so that you don't get all the chatty bits, because we are the only ones allowed to post on those groups. Okay, we also have a WhatsApp number. If you're on the group, you'll have our WhatsApp number, but our WhatsApp number is 061 553 4412. And if you have any questions about any of our products, you're welcome to ask there. We try and be very, very active on that, but we are only on that WhatsApp from 8 to 4 o'clock in the weekdays. And then the last thing I wanted to share with you is that if you also look at the top menu, you'll see that there's a charity project. We are making, we call it Fundies. They are underwear. I'll show you some of our Fundies that we've received. Underwear for the kids in the Red Cross Hospital who arrive there with only the underwear on their backs, or and it's been told to us by the Red Cross that is a need, because sometimes those kids stay for months and they don't have underwear, and they are running around in those little hospital frocks without underwear. So we also have the pattern for the Fundies, and we have a tutorial for that also.
Yes, sorry, I had to do
lots of things. I'm sure Lisa will post all the things that all the links for you.
Yeah, I'll post the Fundies link in chat now. I can't remember what it is.
It's
Copy link.
okay. Something else, guys. If you on YouTube or Facebook or anywhere, I think YouTube especially, if you want to comment and you can't comment and you can't find the chat, you have to be subscribe to our YouTube channel. So just click on subscribe and then you'll be able to comment. Okay, guys.
Okay.
And then
we have a question about the fundies. Can you use any fabric for fundies?
you're going to use any color fabric, but we need them to be made from t-shirting. So it needs to be a stretchy fabric because we are not making them with any elastics. These are all, they have no elastic. So the actual fabric needs to be stretchy. So it doesn't matter which color. It doesn't matter, you know, we're not making specifically for boys or girls or this or that. We are just making, and we're using, because they're nice and small, we can use all our offcuts to make them. And the pattern I specifically designed to be unisex. So it's somewhere in between a panty and an underpants, right in the middle there. And it's also made to be very easy and made so that anyone can sew it on any machine. So if you look at our tutorial, you'll see there's no elastic being added. There's no bias binding being cut. It's just the little bands that go around. They are just straight cut. They are not even bias binding. So it literally is made to be the easiest possible way of making underwear. We received, let me show you these. That is one of our, and this is, we received quite a few already. But guys, remember, this is a thing. This is like, you know, we don't take them back from the kids when they leave the hospital. So it's not like we can take them back and then wash them and reuse them.
Who said that?
That's one of
Yes.
I don't have her name now. I should have. I should have had the names. I'll have that next week. So we if we give a child 3 or 4 because he's there for 4 days, he goes home with those 4. And remember, the thing is, what the people from Red Cross says is the kids arrive there, especially the boys, they come with the pants like a jeans or something, and they have no underwear underneath. Now we all know boys and jeans zips. Guys, they, you know, if you're a mother and you do not have money and you have to dress your child, would you not rather buy, I would also just give him a jeans rather than have underpants. So guys, these are for sick, poor kids. They are not, they are not going to anyone else. You can also see all our official letters from the charities, and so it's very legit. And we would love to, by the end of this month, send them at least like 100, 150. That would be great. But it's going to be an ongoing project. So you could just keep making them. And if you have a few and you want to come and deliver it, you can just talk on the WhatsApp group. Or you can, if you have quite a few, we are prepared to carry the bill for the courier. But we're not going to carry the bill for 10 fundies. We like the one that we just got had 45 fundies, so we paid the courier because we also want to add to the charity. So that would be our way of doing that. So if you have let's say 20 or more to be picked up, let us know on the group. You can join that group. There's a fundies group also, and there's also a thing on the website where you can fill in a form to say that you are part of the charity and you would like to help. But just let us know on the WhatsApp 061 553 4412. That is our WhatsApp. If you want to join, if you want to know how it works, everything, you can ask us on that. Thanks. Okay, so now I'm just going to do...
Hold on, let's just give a couple of shout outs. Hi guys, let us know if you're here.
Yes.
We would love to give you a shout out and say hello.
Tell us if you're new. And guys, please talk. Ask questions.
Yes.
Send emojis. You don't have to actually physically type in words. Every little emoji you sent counts to our page. It makes us be shown to more people. We don't need you to tell us a long story. Just a wave or a poo emoji or a heart.
Gotten a few of those already.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Have we gotten poo emojis?
Yes.
It's a thing. It's a Fabric8 thing.
It's an inside joke.
Yeah, it's an inside joke. It means the opposite.
You guys are inside.
You are now inside.
Hi Ash, hi Saskia, hi Jessica, Amina, Renate, Amina again. Welcome guys. Thank you for tuning in on Facebook. Quiet as ever, but if you're here and tuning in, let us know. Our Facebook chats are always super quiet, but I can see you guys stalking us.
Yeah, we were actually wondering, is the Facebook chat a difficult thing to use? Maybe that's why we...
Let us know if it's difficult.
Is it just like normal anywhere else? You just type in and it goes? Or is there something we might be missing that we might not have opened or put on or something?
No, we can see. Okay, so Ivan, hello, hi Marion, our Facebook people. Thank you for tuning in.
Hi,
Bianca,
Ivan. You
Louise.
promised me fundies, Ivan.
Natalie, Sewing for Beginners SA, Caroline, Saida, Fiona, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us. As we go along with the tutorial, you guys can feel free to ask any questions about the tutorial, and I will stop Amanda. I am monitoring all the platforms, and if you have questions that are unrelated to the tutorial tonight, save them for the end. We always do a general question and answer session. So we would love to answer your questions.
That's the talking poo emoji time.
Oh, Bianca says Facebook keeps lagging. Facebook stinks, and Ash says I hardly use Facebook.
Okay,
but thank you.
Thank you. That's possibly why. So guys, there's a tip. Tune in on YouTube or Instagram.
Yes. I'm gonna post a link on Facebook now. But if you guys are tuning in on Facebook and you feel like Facebook sucks and you're struggling to watch us, or if we're lagging a lot, feel free to come join us over on YouTube. It's the exact same like a layout. You can see all the angles and the things. It might just run a bit smoother.
And also remember, if anything bombs out and your internet bombs out or you don't have power or whatever, we save all of these on our YouTube channel and on our Instagram and on our Facebook, so you can watch them tomorrow.
And then there's another note for the Facebook people, because Facebook does suck, as we have already heard from a few of our viewers.
Yeah, I don't know what
Facebook keeps removing some of our audio. So if you're ever watching an old tutorial and you see that the audio goes missing and you're like, what the hell? How am I supposed to now?
Just go to
YouTube. Everything saves perfectly on YouTube.
Facebook makes all of these new rules. And they don't let you know, and because we're a business account, we can't do certain things, and Facebook is just an absolute pain.
But it does run mostly smoothly during the actual tutorial. It's just usually with the saving that it goes wrong. But if you are experiencing any problems, hop over to YouTube. Okay. I have one more. Hello Nirosha and Clementine. Clementine says it is her first time here.
Clementine, welcome. We're glad you're here.
And then we've got a question on where to get the pattern for the fundies. So I'm going to send the link again in the chat. Yes. But you can find it all on our website. The pattern is available for free.
Okay. The pattern is available for free. And let us know if you want to be on the fundies group, because otherwise you're not going to know when we need and what we need.
Yeah, just fill in the form on the website.
Fill in the form. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to do just a quick few new products. Anyone out there? We have received them again. We received 25. I think we're already down to 20. I don't want to be a doomsday prepper, but if you wanted one of these before Christmas, I would get them ASAP, because I know their next shipment comes next month, and then it's probably only going to be Jan. So get your plans together, get your saving together. They run out extremely fast. I don't know why they only bring in, they bring in like 100 into the country, and we've already taken 25 of that 100. So we get to order maybe once more, and then it's out of stock again. We were out of stock last week, but as I said, we have 25. We had 25. We've got about 20 left. We also ran out of these.
Hi guys. So if you are watching us on YouTube or Facebook, you'll see I made a new pop-up. So send emojis for the new pop-up.
Yes, Lisa. Yes, so she's doing her
social media thing.
Her bit.
And if you guys are looking for any of the links, I am sending them in chat for you. And also on Instagram, if you're ever looking for any links and it goes by and you didn't see it, just wait like 30 seconds and then click on the question box. I put all the links in there as well and you can see them over there.
Okay, then the Prim steam iron. Steam iron. Oh, ironing rulers. They were out of stock also. We also got about 20 of those in. I don't know if you guys probably all know them, but it looks like this. You actually get 2 in the pack. And you use them with an iron, and because you can iron on them. See, they are actually iron proof, and this iron is hot. You can see it's steaming, and this is the little Prim mini steam iron. So I'm just updating people because I know there were people, and I know there's people who don't like to buy when it says back order. So these products are back in stock and gone. Then we spoke about this last week, but it's an original Fabric8 product. So I'm very, very chuffed with it. So I want to show it again. It's a thread stand. I made it specially so that it actually fits the big Cerulon threads, and you can carry it. So if you're going on holiday and you're taking your sewing machine, and it actually, see, the spools cannot fall out when it's up in its upright position. And then obviously it can be hung like this on the wall. The problem is if it's hung like this, you can't actually get it out. So it also opens up. It opens up, there we go. Opens up like that, and it's a table stand. So if you look at it, see, it does that. Okay, and we are in the process of making these that actually can hang on the wall.
Saskia says, I used my rulers to iron my pillowcases hems this weekend. And Ash also said, I used my Prim ruler for the first time yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, cool. All right, and then I just wanted to show you guys, because I know this is not a product that you get anywhere, you struggle to get in South Africa. They're called zip pullers. So I don't know if you can see. Can you see it? But Lisa's going to put a picture up.
Yes.
So they're very cute because you just, for a kiddie, you'll put them onto, so that they don't have to struggle with that small little zip puller. We also have plain vanilla ones for grown-ups. So when you make like a hoodie or a jacket, you add them to the zip, and then it's easy to pull. So we have quite a few of those. They are also on the website. Okay, and then I want to brag, but these are not on the website yet. I will actually be putting them on tomorrow. We have our mini, I want to say, pressing tools, Fabric8 pressing tool. So we have this table, and we have the tailor's ham, and we have the sleeve roll, and that's it. And we have different flavors in fabric. But I have
our pressing tools.
Yes. So I have new fabrics that I will put on the website tomorrow, but I want to show you so that you can see. So we have this one, which is cacti, and the matching one is that. I love this, it's very nice. Okay, so these aren't ready yet, but they will be on the website tomorrow. And we have this one, also very nice, light blue, and the matching fabric is that. So you'll be able to mix and match. And we have this one, which is also very, very pretty. And the matching fabric for that is this, which I love. So we have those, and my heap is getting too big, so I'm gonna, and then we have this one, which is obviously my favorite because I'm a bit of a color freak. It's called 𝐓𝐷𝐾𝐄, the fabric actually, and then that's the matching colors. So these will be available tomorrow. And any one of you guys who
Ash says, I love my ironing board.
Yeah. Anyone, all of you who have the ironing board, Would you guys be interested in? I was thinking of making a cover for them.
Oh yeah.
So that you can, like, I don't know, mix and match.
Yes.
And maybe, I don't know. Tell me what you think about that. I could make
I'll put
a
a
cover.
poll up. I'll put a poll up on YouTube, but
Yes.
Facebook and Instagram. Let us know in chat if you think we should do covers.
Yeah. So I could make a cover that, like, is elasticated. That'll go over here. If you want, I don't know. I'm sure nobody's burned through theirs yet because they are quite new products, but they will eventually. This is I mean, there's no way of me guaranteeing that the fabric won't burn if you leave your iron on it or something like that.
Like Amanda does.
Yeah, like I do. Anyway, okay, so guys, we're gonna start the tutorial tonight, and we're doing a revisit tonight. The reason why we're revisiting is, firstly, we're getting to that silly season where we have to make presents, and we started very late last year with the presents. I think one actually needs to start a little bit earlier with your presents so that you're not actually sewing in December. So, because then we need to actually be out shopping and spending time with the family. So we're revisiting, and the reason for the revisit is also because we never gave you a pattern the first time we did it. I just gave you measurements and I gave you a calculator to figure it out. So I've actually drawn up the pattern for a small, medium and a large now, but when we publish the book tomorrow, it's not published yet, we will also include the fabric calculator. It's an Excel spreadsheet, so you need to have Excel on your computer, and you would just enter the size box or fabric basket you want to make, and it'll actually give you it'll make the calculations for you and give you the size. All right, so I'm making a medium tonight, so there's the small in there, but the large I've cut off already. So I'm making the medium, and I just recognized or saw that I made another pattern mistake.
Oh no.
It says cut 2 times fabric. That is correct, but it also needs to say cut 2 times lining. So it needs to be 2 times outside fabric, 2 times lining, and 2 times fusing. All right, so I'm tonight making it.
Oh, should also say, so the pattern we uploaded isn't the final version of the pattern. I'll make it like nice in a booklet like I always do. I just didn't have time to do that today, but that also means that the calculator isn't linked anywhere, but I will put the calculator on there as well, so that you guys can pick your own sizes and you don't have to stick to the 3 sizes Amanda made. Okay,
so I'm making mine with a it's actually an upholstery fabric, so it's still quite soft, but it is thicker than, for instance, this that I'm using for the lining. So I'm actually making it with a thicker fabric, and I'm still adding the, gosh, did I now lose my bit? Yes.
Okay, that's it. Pattern over. Good night, everyone.
I'm still going to be fusing it because I actually want the basket to be quite sturdy and stand quite nicely. Okay, so it's 2 of the lining fabric. You're going to cut 2 of these, and you're going to cut 2 of the outside fabric. And then you're going to cut 2 of, this is called compressed batting. I don't know if you want to do a link on that also.
I will.
Compressed batting. It's actually fusible compressed batting, so it has the fusing on the one side, so you can actually stick it to your fabric. And then you can see I cut it slightly smaller, around about 1 centimeter. I had a bit of a pattern issue here, and then I also actually gave it another piece here, because this is going to turn out. This is going to turn when we make the basket in the end. It's going to turn over. So this part of the bag is the bit that I need to actually be very stiff. But I made it smaller because I don't want to, there where I sew, have 6 layers. I just need the stiffness. The bag will keep its shape. I just need the stiffness so that it stands up. All right. So your first thing you're going to do is obviously fuse your outside fabric, and then you're going to take your lining. And I've done the first one, but I'm going to show you how to do it on this. And the first thing we're going to do is face to face, these two long sides are going to be pinned together. So I'm going to get that. And we are going to sew the pattern. My patterns are always 1 centimeter seam allowance. So I am going to just sew down there, right side to right side, and the two long ends. Ne? So I'm just going to sew that. If you're wondering about my machine, this is the F420. It is on special at the moment, a special from Brother. So if you ever wanted to get one, this is the time to do it. And you'll see it will actually do the enforcement for me. So it's going to start, go back, and go, which is awesome. And then
Bianca asked, is the seam allowance already on the pattern?
yes, it's already on the pattern. Okay, so we are just going to sew down there 1 centimeter. This is in my way. Go. All right. And you will hear it just now. Hear it? Wait for it. That is it. Cutting its own thread. Okay. So once we're done with that, you are just going to take your iron and you are going to iron it back neatly. And I also like to actually, I also like to cut this down so that it's smaller and it's not in my way, and also just it looks neater having that smaller. Just get that bit cut down. Oops. Okay, there we go. And then just clean up a little bit. See that this is hanging over a little bit, so I'm going to just, what happens is that obviously the thinner fabric is going to stretch more while you're sewing, so sometimes you get these little lips of overhang, but that's not a problem. You can just cut them off, make it straight again. It's just where the fabric stretches a little bit. Okay, so once we've done that, we're just going to make sure that we iron this nice and flat. And here, nice and flat. And then I'm going to actually try something. I haven't done this before, but I know in making clothes that there's something called an understitch that keeps your
Sorry.
it's fine. That keeps your lining from popping out. So I'm going to actually try this. So this bit is a test. So if it doesn't work, I'll tell you at the end, but this is going to be a test. And an understitch means you try and stitch on the lining side, but stitching this little bit of seam allowance to the lining side. So we're just going to do it's like a top stitch.
I'm just down.
What are you doing?
I can't get it in.
What are you wanting to do?
I need to charge
Something
my
is weird here. Just go. Can I help you? Because this is gonna
Sorry.
this is gonna be too much for me. They might not work. They might not work. You need to find an adapter somewhere. There's one there, but then you're gonna switch that light off.
That's fine. That's fine. You don't need this one.
Okay.
I'm good. Go on.
Okay. Sorry, I just want to check something is happening here with my. I was about to say, it's not through the needle. He says distracted me.
So Bianca says, I would absolutely love the Brother F420, but got a new machine for Valentine's Day this year, Singer Heavy Duty. So F420 is on my wish list.
Oh yeah. No, this was my dream machine. So I'm not complaining. I always want to say I had all the Brothers before it, and I upgraded every now and again, and then in the end yeah. Okay, so if you look at that, you'll see I've just done a top stitch there, just that when we start turning it over, it's supposed to help keep the lining from turning out. So we're going to see when we're done if this helped at all. Only one way to find out, and that is by actually testing it. Okay, so I've done that. Oh, I should have. Okay, so when we're done with that, there we go. We have 2 now. Okay, so we're just gonna cut our threads. And I'm also wondering if one shouldn't, by this stage, try and turn this and clap it. Clap it, man. Let's
Clap it?
Yes.
What would a clap it be?
Clapper. We're going to use our clapper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and iron it so that it also has a fold here already. So I'm just ironing it back so that when I fold this over and back, when I do the last bit, you'll see that it actually already has almost a folded a memory. Now, what is a clapper? Clapper is just literally, the name comes from the word clapper. It's a clapper. So it works. What it does is you have to use it with steam. So we're going to steam and then we're going to clap it. So you put some pressure on and you hold it just for that steam to cool down. Because then, can you see how flat it makes it? So, and I know this seems like stupid now because we're going to turn it over, but if we give the fabric a fold memory, when we turn it over eventually, it'll remember that fold and it'll know that you actually want it to stay like that. So we're just giving it a fold memory, if I can put it like that. So I'm going to just do that and clap, 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 clap. All right, and another one. So many people have seen this, but I actually think the previous one we did, as I said, I didn't have a pattern for it. And also, I am making it with a little stiffer fabric so we can get a better final look. Okay, so now we're going to open it up. I know that looks like something stupid to do, but we're going to start, and we are going to get these 2 seams exactly on top of each other. That is the most important bit here. And we are going to turn it over, and we're going to again get the 2 seams. The fabric is sticking to each other. Getting the 2 seam allowance, seams, lines, whatever you want to call it, exactly on top of each other. And then we are just going to pin down there.
Bianca says the Will Smith clapper.
Yeah, the Will Smith clapper. And down there. And we up. Sorry. And we're going to pin down here. Let's just get them all lined up. Oh, I think that's me cutting it and not cutting it straight. So let's just get that. Yeah, you can see I can skew. When you're lazy, I should just take out that pin. Okay, there we go. All right.
Please leave us a like, guys. Thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna pin that there, and we're gonna pin these 2 together, and this is gonna have the same problem now, just on the other side, because I just cut the edge. Guys, this happens, as I said, because your fabric stretches while you sew. So just fix them up and pin them together, and then I'm going to explain to you which sides and where we're going to sew. We're also going to do all the straight lines we're going to do. So we're also going to do these 2. Do them. Whoops. And we're going to do pin those 2. All right. Yeah, keep sticking myself. Okay, so what are we going to sew? We are going to sew this complete. Short side complete. Yay! This short side complete. Okay? All right. Then we're going to take one of these two sides and we are going to sew completely down here all the way, just the straight bit. And then one of the sides, we're going to sew down this bit. We're going to sew here, but we're going to stop. We need to leave a hole to turn the bag inside out. And then we're going to finish down there. So I'm going to sew that quickly and then I'll show you as soon as I'm done so you can see what I've done. Just want to get my machine to be at the start because I forgot to cut off. There we go. Okay, so it's going to start now. There we go. All right. Let us see what is happening here. 02. I actually need. No, I need 03. 01. Go. All right.
So now for the people in the back, please leave us a like.
Okay, so here we go. So we're going to sew down the short side completely. Okay. All right, that's done. We're going to sew down this short side completely. All right. I'm going to take one of these long sides and sew down it also from beginning to end. So, I don't know, why is there boxes where my, Lisa?
Do you want me to move them?
I keep stepping on something and it does not sew. There's something. Okay, so we're going all the way down on this one. Oh, this is, the fabric is sticking to everything. Okay. As I said, I'm sewing standing firstly, which is not the perfect. I can't really see where I'm sewing. And then I would also not suggest that you have your iron right next to your machine like this, because actually this fabric makes this fabric stick to it. So it's okay. So the last straight one, remember, this is the one where we need to leave the opening for the turning. So we're going to sew down at 1 centimeter. All right. We're going to sew down and then we're going to stop. We're going to stop here. Give it an enforcing stitch. That's going to cut off. I'm going to leave a hole and I'm going to sew the last bit. Okay, so I'm going to explain that again, just so you guys see. Okay, so we did one down there, 1 centimeter. We did the 2 short straight bits. We did the 1 long straight bit completely. And then the last one, as you can see, we stopped, we left the turn, a hole to turn, and we did that bit. Okay, so now the last bit before we actually turn is we need, see these corners, we're going to take them and pull them like this. So we are going to put those 2 seams right on top of each other, and we're going to make this a straight line. Oh my, and make this a straight line and a straight line there. And pin it. I'm going to show you for 3 more corners, so don't get worried. So we're going to you go into the corner, take the 2 inside corners, and you pull them out like that, and you put these two seams right on top of each other because you want to make it all match up. And then you're going to just pull that corner straight. There we go, and pin it. Okay, and this corner, same. Alright, then we're going to do the same on this side. We're going to pull the inside corners like that. And we are going to put these two seams right on top of each other. Me repeating myself 100 times, but here we go. Okay. And then we're going to just pin into the corners. Go. And again, take the two inside corners, put them, and we need to put these two on the top of each other. Just make sure that's okay. There we go. In the corner, and we're going to just sew them all at 1 centimeter. All of them. Okay. So that's going to be that one. So we're going to start on the edge. Okay. There we go. This one goes this way. Guys, I say this a lot, but listen to me. It doesn't matter which machine you have and how much it costs. When you get to a really thick part, you go slow. Okay? Because think of a thick part as like a speed bump for your car. You're not just going to go 120 over a speed bump. You are going to slow down. So it's good for your machine. It saves your machine so that nothing goes wrong. And also, if you happen to go over a thick part lots of times, if you even break a needle, it's mostly because you went over a thick part and didn't slow down and didn't give your machine time to sort of adjust to the height and the thickness. Okay, so we've done those two. So
Bianca said clips work well as well.
Yes.
And Saskia said my machine doesn't like these multi-layer projects even with the right needle.
What machine?
I think she said she has a...
Is it
Let me just go. She did say what it was. Impisol.
Yeah. I can't help you, my dear. I wish I could, but start saving.
And then Bianca said, I use clips, then I don't stab my fingers.
No, I know, but you must remember I have been sewing for, 40 years, and I've always used pins, so the clips is difficult for me to get used to. And also I'm losing all my grip in my thumbs. I'm actually going to the doctor on Friday about that. So for me to be able to work a clip, I need to have grip with my thumb, and I physically, it's too difficult.
Okay, wait. And Jennifer said, when sewing over the seam, is it best to open them up or move it to the one side?
Depends. On a bag like this in clothing, I would always flip them open. In a bag like this, because it's all going to be inside, I call it flick flack. I flick flack them.
Bianca said she prefers open seams, makes it as flat as possible. And
Yes.
Saskia said she's saving little piggy bank.
Yes. Okay, so that's done. All right. So can you see? Now we have.
Saskia said, I think I need a sugar daddy.
Yes. No, we all need. So now you're gonna just turn. I might have left a too small hole, but as you can see, I'm pretty useless with my thumbs. They are not helping like they should, and I'm gonna actually open this hole bigger because I'm just not logistical. Where's my okay. There we go. Oh, I can't even get this out.
Saskia, I got a drum roll. Got a badoom.
Okay, here we go. I'm just making it slightly bigger, so.
Well, that's what I was trying to give you. I don't know if that's what played.
Okay, so then we just want to actually turn it all inside out. As I said, if I just could not have thumb issues.
How far are we?
Almost finished, right? Very close to finish. Why?
No, Milan wants to know.
Oh no, but
For
we still
cooking.
have Q&A
Yeah, I
after.
know.
Sorry guys for the mouth, but as I said, I have no grip in my thumbs anymore. So this is always such a pain. Hopefully on Friday the doctor tells me he can fix my hands.
I wonder if I can set up the sound effects to work with numbers. That would make me work faster with sound effects.
Oh?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Ba-doom-tsh.
I think I might have made the hole still too small. Where is my hole? Let me get it bigger. Let me get it.
Jennifer said, I struggle turning them inside out, almost as bad as unpicking.
Yeah, ne? I can't even find where I should make the hole bigger. That's there we go. I found it.
Oh, that was a perfect time for a sound effect, but I'm like 30 seconds too late.
Yeah, no.
There you go. Enjoy it.
Okay, there we go. It should be easier now. Yeah. Okay, guys. So my suggestion would be to leave like at least a 10 centimeter hole there, especially because I have this quite thick inside. What?
You guys, your comments come in way too late. Bianca's like, help your mom out. I mean, I could have when she was still busy. I can do it now.
I'm finished. I'm done. Ugh, man. Don't laugh at me. Okay, it's done, people. Now we can outside. It's because
Shulza says she watched a tutorial where they called this bagging out process birthing.
Oh yeah, it is. It's almost like that, but it's actually, you're right. It's called bagging out. Okay, so now we have that. Okay, and we have like a stretched out. Oh, we're gonna go there.
My word.
No, we're not. Okay, so to close that hole, I just pin them right on top of each other. Because this is a lining anyway, so very few people are going to look inside to find.
Saskia says horrific images come to mind.
Yeah, don't go there. So I'm just going to pin them neatly on top of each other, and then I'm going to like edge stitch to close the hole. A very neat edge stitch. And if I was making this not for a tutorial, I would change my thread to a light color now, but it's dark so that you guys can see where I sew. I'll show you when I'm done. I also need new glasses. I'm really old. I'm falling apart, man.
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm going to come close to show you what I did. And remember what I just said, that even this is not so bad. But I'm going to just show you. Can you see? Right on the edge. Can you see it there?
Yeah.
Okay.
That
All right.
was very
so
brief.
now,
That was very brief. I saw it.
Okay. So now what I like to do is, first of all, I like...
Tell us what you like, what you really, really like.
Yeah, I like to turn this out neatly before I actually flip in everything. But it sort of happens all on its own. Oh, this is working much better than the previous one. Okay, so now you can see that memory. Remember I said I'm going to iron it to give it a fold memory. So now it has that memory. The only place it doesn't have it is here where the two seams are put together. So I'm just going to give that a lacquer hard iron. Woo.
Oh, yeah, throw it around.
Okay, and the other side, because it's not going to want to fold and turn over there.
Bianca says you're not old, you're only as old as you feel.
I'm not old, it's just these, and this is actually, I wish it was my age, but it seems to be I don't know, my joints are just not holding up. Okay, and then you can decide how much of this.
Oh, that's gonna be fun to iron.
How much of that Okay, so now you can either just leave it like this, or if you wanted to, you could go and iron it into a square there. So you would just iron those to keep it nice and square.
Would you not iron the top?
What top?
Like they were holding it.
No.
They were folded.
No.
Would you not iron
No.
that fold?
No, it'll keep itself in with the stuff that's in it. And because we did that understitching, it actually keeps it shaped.
No,
There we go.
Yes, let me show you. The top part. Yeah. Why would you not iron that?
Because you want to be able to
Flip it back.
if you want. Or it can just be a bag like that also. A basket.
Shulka says.
Or you can make it bigger. What?
Shulka says, Amanda, are you falling apart?
I'm
At
full-
the seams.
At the seams. Yes. Yes. Ta-da! Kajung! What can you do? Okay, so you can actually make this fold as big as you want it.
We don't have it. That would be a good one. Oh.
We can make one. Okay,
Well.
so that is that. That is the redone version. And this double fusing I did just for this bit actually helped quite a bit.
Laura says it's so cute.
Now, let me explain. How would you make this a gift? You can do, you know, like those small face cloths. If you buy like 5 of those and you roll them up and put them in, and then you put like a ribbon around them, and then this is a Christmas present. If you fill this up with nuts and bits, it's a Christmas present. It's a bag. You won't get this anywhere, and it'll be like you can reuse it in your bathroom. If you make them bigger, you can have your toilet rolls in them, and so forth.
Or make a set of 3 and stack them inside of each other and put a bow on it.
Yeah, good idea. There we go. Yes. So there is your fabric basket. And as I said, if you wanted to, you could go and, you know, I would just, this is not ideal. I should have a lappy because it's going to shine up my fabric. But if you wanted to, can you see? You can give it a fold memory. Don't iron it too much. Just give it a memory. Just so if you wanted it to be sort of more of a square look.
John says she can still have wool in it.
See, look, just that fold memory gives it a little bit of a more square look. But I think actually the point of these is that they are slightly more sort of organic and not completely square.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, that's it.
What do you think? Let us know. What do you think?
And for those of you that were with us last week, this is last week's pattern. I finished it. So that's for your tablet. And then also a little front pocket and little flap over. So that's done. That was last week's project. Okay, so now, guys, we get to the part where you can ask me anything that's sewing related, knitting and crochet. If John's online, she can maybe help you with those. But yes, ask me anything. Guys, we just received stock of our clappers also, so you don't have to wait for them either. We have them in stock. We're also awaiting another 20.
What do
we
you-
might have actually gotten them already.
What do you guys think? Are you going to give this a try? You can download the pattern at
I think it's
www.fabric8.co.za/live Tuesdays, and it's also a link I've posted many times, or you can click on one of the pink buttons on our homepage. Shulka says, looks stunning, making these this weekend for sure. And Clementine says, love it. And Nikabi says, that's super cute. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. Saskia asks, how to clean iron that hem burnt fabric?
How to clean an iron?
Something burnt fabric, yeah.
Okay, so we did that. If you look at we did I think it's the fusing one, Lisa. The tutorial where we did the fusing.
Is it that one where we did like a whole bunch of things?
Yeah, it's fusing. I think it was called fusing. I don't know if there was other things, but I know. I'm just trying to find something, guys. And I'm going to be, oh, there we go. All right, so.
Not the cleaning your machine one.
No, fusing. It's on there. How to clean your iron because the iron gets dirty. It's at the end.
Interfacing.
Interfacing. Okay, fine.
Is it that one?
Yes. It's the same thing. Okay. So, how to clean your iron? Firstly, you can get this. It's a Cobra product. I get it from Pick n Pay. It's at that area where it's sort of in the cleaning products there where the washing soap is. It's normally there next to cleaning your kettle and cleaning your washing machine stuff. It's a little, it comes in a little box, but it's a tube like this. And then also, this is a Philips product, and it's almost like a soap that when you put it to your iron, it actually it melts. Okay, but as saying that, I like this one more. This one makes really bad fumes. I don't like it. So how would you clean your iron? I can show you. Let me just get a piece of offcuts fabric. Sorry guys. Let me just get, this is an offcut. Okay. So you get a piece of offcut fabric. Not too thin because it's gonna be wet. Okay. You get like a nice thick piece of offcut fabric. This is obviously offcuts from making bias binding. Okay, and then what you would do is if you're using this, I use this with a sponge, which I have somewhere. Maybe I haven't got it anymore. No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay, so normally I use this with you know those soft kitchen scouring sponges. So not the metal one, the plastic scour, the green
yellow
scour.
ones. Oh.
It's got like a green scour part to it, okay? So my iron isn't very dirty, so I don't need to do that. So with your iron on, at full blast, you can either put it on the iron, and again, I can't get to press it. Guys, do not laugh. Okay, so it's quite a pasty thing, okay? You'll put it either on the iron or on your little scour, and you would, can you see? Do that. And while it's still wet, you're going to use your iron on the edge of your ironing board, and you are going to just clean it. I'm going to do this one also so you can see, and you can keep doing it, hey? So this one you would, can you see it? Makes a lot of fumes, and you can see that it actually comes off. So, but it really is very fumey.
Wow, I also think we need a sound like that.
Okay, so you're just gonna keep doing that, and then on Lisa will post that or link that in there.
What?
The interfacing one. On there,
yes.
I have more options, and then there's like a desperate option. The last option is like a desperate option that I would suggest if nothing works and you're just about to throw the iron away, then you try my last option, which is, I think, acetone. But please don't put acetone on your iron if you haven't tried any of all of these first.
It's also, if you go onto www.fabric8.co.za/live-tuesdays, or you click the free sewing lessons button on the homepage at the top, go to 5 July interfacing. You can download the booklet there where Amanda also, she wrote nicely step by step what you can do.
Yes.
Any more questions? Saskia says getting high with Fabric8.
Yeah.
Bianca says so you don't unplug it.
No.
Okay,
No.
we have more questions.
The other thing is you can also just keep trying while it's hot. Just the best thing is to act as quick as possible. So if you get interfacing or fusing or glue stuck to your iron, is to react immediately. It's like a pan. You know, if you burn the burn into the pan, it actually gets more difficult. So the minute you have that something stuck to your iron, get a piece of off-cut fabric and immediately do this on the edge of your ironing board to get as much of it off as possible before it burns into your iron.
It smells awesome.
Yeah, it does. It's really not great.
Shulka asked, please can you explain the prim chalk cartridge thing and show how it works? She's constantly breaking chalk and it's driving her mad.
Okay. Yeah, it's actually inside. Chalk cartridge. Yeah, it's inside. I used it this afternoon. Okay.
You can go entertain them with
entertain
sounds.
the people. I'm going to go fetch it quick.
Badum. Yay! Hey guys, ask me anything. Totes. Just me, I'm just a sound for Instagram. Let me show my face on Instagram. Oh no, she's back. I was super quick.
Huh?
You were super quick.
Yeah, I was. I am that quick.
I didn't realize it's so easy to like follow you around on the Instagram camera.
Oh, is it?
Oh no, it might be easier on this one too. No,
Don't do that. Don't go there. Okay, here we go. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Turn me back. Turn me back. Let me get some fabric. Off-cut fabric. Here we go.
My seat. Look, we have so many more options now. There's Instagram.
Yeah.
There's a cat down there. Okay. Back.
Okay. All right. So let me just get our samples.
Wow, how
Ironed.
dynamic.
Ironed. Don't look so
Saskia
bad.
says, I see wool.
Yes.
And she says the yay sound actually sounds like Matthew.
Okay, so the cartridge thing, I'm getting involved in ironing instead of. Okay, so this is called it's called a prim chalk wheel mouse with tooth wheel, but it's also ergonomic, so it's very comfortable on your hand. I mean, I've seen people use it quite a few different ways. So when you buy it, my lid is inside. I didn't grab the lid now. It comes with a lid, but it has this inside, okay, full of chalk. So when you buy the wheel, it comes with it has a refill in. But what is nice is these refills are really easy to replace. So you can have yellow, which works on white, and white, which works on most colors. I actually have only the white. I only use the white one. So that's that. It goes back in. And I'm going to get my ruler over here. And let me show you. So if you're used to working with chalk, this works really well. Can you see? And you don't have to press down. You can just...
Wow, that shows up so nicely. I don't know if Instagram can see it. Oh, they can.
Check it.
They can.
Okay, so the thing is, I went off the line there. It does look quite messy, but look at this. It almost completely, so while you're working, it almost completely disappears, but it does wash out. So even the little bit that stays behind, it actually washes out. But what's nice about it is you can actually draw with it. So if you are making weird, I don't know, patterns.
Organic pattern.
Yes. Okay. So I almost always use this. This is my new favorite toy. So I don't know if you're gonna put this on.
I did, yeah.
Okay, this, and then you get the refills.
Yeah, I did.
You get the refills. Now, if you don't want to buy this little thing, the chalk wheel mouse, which I really suggest you do because it is so comfortable, and this is sort of rubbery, so it's really comfortable to use. I want to show you that you can also just buy this because it actually works without the holder.
But don't buy everything.
No, I'm saying I mean if you know. And also, you only have to buy the wheel mouse once, because then you just buy the refills.
Guys, if you ever feel like chat is a little boring and you need some more from these live Tuesdays, do join us on YouTube. The chat on YouTube is always booming.
Yeah.
Ash says, wow, it looks amazing. Shilka says, wow, adding to cart ASAP. Thank you. Bianca says, absolutely brilliant. Add to cart. Wow. Okay, there were more questions.
More questions?
Okay.
I had someone ask me today on WhatsApp, actually. Interesting question, I never thought about it. That if she has a rotary cutter, if all the blades fit all the rotary cutters. Okay, so it's an interesting question. The only thing you have to be aware of is the size of your blade. So this is a 45, for instance.
And that is Amanda's favorite one, the Alpha one.
The Alpha. And this is a 60 mil. So you can see the blade is bigger. So obviously, I can't put the 45 mil blade in here, because if I pull this back, the 45 mil blade won't show. Okay, so they come in 28, which is smaller than this. I don't have one here now. 45 and 60. But if you have a no-name brand rotary cutter, it'll take an Alpha blade, it'll take the no-name brand blades, it'll take the one that cuts a zigzag. Those are really awesome. So it cuts the same as a pinking shear.
That's cool.
I have those blades also. And the other thing I want to say about rotary cutters is blades, good blades last longer. They do. If you look after your blades, they last longer, obviously. But if you use a good blade, they actually do last longer than the cheaper ones. So I've actually tested it that I would use two cheaper blades at the same time as one Alpha blade. So to me, that makes a difference, because I just absolutely hate a blade that goes blunt. Sometimes the cheaper blades actually come out blunt. I don't know. I don't know. So I've actually changed to using only Alpha blades, because they last longer. And remember, with blades, you always want to close your blade. You never want to let it lie open like this on your table. Not because someone's going to cut it, because if this drops on the floor, it breaks your blade. That's why it has this little cover, so that if it now falls on the floor, the blade doesn't get chipped. And that is why this is my favorite rotary cutter. Because as soon as I leave it, the blade automatically goes back on its own. So when it drops, the blade never nicks on the table or on the floor. And another thing is, make very sure that you never ever run over pins. That's how you screw up a blade. Okay, what's the question?
I'm restarting my sewing. Did beginner classes a few years ago. Would you suggest I do your free patterns in order that you posted it from first episode to now? Does it follow a pattern from most easy to, or do you choose sewing projects randomly?
I choose randomly, but they all are
quite easy.
I would, the last one I would do is the backpack. The backpack is almost, I think, the most difficult one.
Let me open them quick. But yeah, the backpack is definitely
but all the others, I really do choose the patterns. I am not here to teach expert sewers, because they can teach themselves, they can Google it, they can find it. I'm trying to get you guys into the hobby, to love the hobby, because we make nice things that we can use or can give away as presents and that are easy to make.
I'm looking at them, and you are probably safe starting from the beginning and working your way to today, because for some of the first patterns we did was like scrunchies and zip pouch.
Most of them are quite
pillows,
easy. The only one I can think of that's difficult, and it's not really difficult, it's just a very long project, is the backpack.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe
when
also
I used to do sewing classes, my beginner sewers at the end of the course would make the
handbag one.
What's it? Never full bag.
Never full.
So once you just gone through a few of the smaller projects, then you can move on to the never full bag, and there's even a tote bag. The tote bag's even easier.
I don't think the tote bag's on here. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it not an old one? It is an old one. Oh no,
It's on there. Yeah.
October 2021.
So all of my projects are made for beginners or people who want to make gifts that are quick and easy to make. No, I'm not going to make that backpack for 10 people for Christmas. No. But I will make tote bags, 10 for each person, because they're so easy to make.
Yeah.
Or, one or two or three of these boxes, or one with the, as I said, the little face lappies or something in there.
Some of the easiest ones are probably these baskets, the scrunchies, the tote bag, pillow. The key fob was also quite cute and easy.
Yes. Yeah.
The swimsuit cover up was also quite easy.
Yes.
I'm just looking at them. Circle skirts also easy.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the ones that are quick and easy.
Most of them,
the lip eyes
Christmas
keyring
stockings
as well.
were.
Yeah.
The bunting was easy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things. They're all very easy. If you're an expert, you can ask people on here. Ask them now. The experts, they are here because of the easy patterns, not because they are looking for a tailored jacket. I'm not going to do things like that because I believe that if you can sew, you can help yourself on Google and with a pattern that you've bought. I'm trying to get people to love the hobby, to have easy, successful projects.
Cool. Then about rotary cutters again, Bianca says cheaper blades are like cheap thread.
Yeah. No, yes. I never believed that until I actually started using the 𝐓𝐈𝐈 blades.
And then Saskia says the 𝐓𝐈𝐈 one is amazing. I was terrified to get a rotary cutter because I didn't want the kids to get a hold of it.
Yes. But let me tell you something else about this one. So when I got this, it said it was left and right-handed. Okay? So then I'm like thinking, but why is it left-handed? It's not changing when it goes to my left hand. I mean, it's not a different cutter. It's still wrong. And then I realized, guys, if you left-handed, this goes on this side. So you just swap the blade over to this side if you're left-handed. So this is one of the only rotary cutters that is able to swap to the other side for left-handed. Like this one cannot, but because can you see it is shaped on this side, so it cannot change. Well, this one is a mirror image, so you just take this out and put the blade on this side, and then you have the same thing just for left-handed. Very cool. Took me a while to figure it out.
Bianca says the makeup bag was also quite easy.
Yes, the makeup bag is very easy.
And Anisha says that's awesome, I'm left-handed. Yeah, so go have a look at that rotary cutter. It's the 𝐓𝐈𝐈 one.
So it's the 𝐓𝐈𝐈 one. We also have a better priced version. I'm just not sure.
I'll put it up now.
No, I just want to check if it also can go left-handed. Seeing that I figured that out now.
I'm trying to see if there's any more questions. If you guys have any more questions, please send them through. I think that was the last one that we had right now.
The better priced one, guys. I'm saying better priced, but remember this is not 𝐓𝐈𝐈, okay? It also has that, so you can. The sticker is coming off. It's a better price, but if you want to try it, guys, then buy this one because you're gonna need more than one 𝐓𝐈𝐈 cutter.
It's way cheaper.
Yeah, it's way cheaper. But it's the same thing. So this one can also go left and right-handed. It says 100% satisfaction guaranteed. So it must be.
I'm posting the link to that one in chat now as well.
So if you've never used a rotary cutter, some people hate them. I only use them for certain things. Other people swear by them, okay? And you want to try it out, I would suggest get one of the better priced ones. Try it out, see if you can figure it out. Because some people actually, weirdly, ain't strong enough to use a rotary cutter. I know that sounds funny, but you actually need your table to be quite low so that you can actually put some weight on it. If you're not like me, that I have extra weight. I don't have to put weight on it. So I am quite heavy without having to lean over on it. Buy the better priced option because I can guarantee you're going to want to get another one anyway. Yeah, so I normally have 1 or 2 or 3. I've actually got probably 6. But if I work, I normally have one with a sharp new blade and then one with an older blade. So I take the older blade, and that one I keep for paper, if I'm cutting paper, because that blade's already dull.
Bianca says, oh my, I will swap my blade around now.
Yeah.
Guys on YouTube, please give us a like. We are so close to 20 likes.
Begging you guys, and we've got very, 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 very exciting news coming when? End of this month.
Coming
first week.
Next week.
Next week. Coming next week. If you've been with us for a while, you'll know that we've done this twice before. We're going to do that thing again. That big thing.
Any guesses? Drop them in chat.
So if you have friends or people who would like to start sewing and they need that very big thing, then get them to like our page, follow, share,
and watch out next week. Shilka asks, have you guys done an intro to overlockers video? If not, can we do one soon?
No, I have not. Please, can you tell me what you need to know?
Yes.
Because I can't teach you how to thread it, because all overlockers are different. So I'm going to teach you how to thread my overlocker, and then you're going to sit in front of yours and you're going to go, oh gosh. But what do you need to know about overlockers? I can set up my overlocker and I can show you how to change the tension. That's what most people struggle with. We can do that. Yes, I can do that next week.
Ash asks, have you guys done a wallet pattern? I don't think we have.
We didn't do a wallet. We did a little purse thing. What was that?
Lip ice keyring.
No, we did a little. Wasn't it? Did we not do a little wallet? We did something like that.
I don't see it.
I don't think it's called a wallet.
No, but I mean a mini wallet.
Mini wallet. There we go.
Yeah, okay, December 2021.
Check if that's what you need. If you need something else, WhatsApp us. The number again, 061.
Oh, you know what it might be. Okay, sorry.
4412. WhatsApp us a picture of what you would like a pattern for. Please don't send me pictures of shirts or dresses. I am not going to do those things, guys. I want to get new people to sew. I want to be your friend. I want to be your community. But I'm not going to teach you how to sew a complete dress, because everyone else is going to be bored by the second week that we sew the same thing. We've noticed, I mean, the bag was over 2 weeks and the backpack was over 4 weeks or 3 weeks. People just ain't interested in those long ones. So don't ask me to do, but if there's small projects that you would like to know how to do, please ask me. Just send me a picture, because I'm forever having to think, what am I doing for Live Tuesdays?
The mini wallet pattern, we did do it, and there's a video for it on Instagram. That's one of the ones we didn't do on YouTube yet. So that was before we went YouTube official. Yeah, so guys, you guys on YouTube, if we actually started, when was our first project? I think that was in Jan or somewhere, 7 months ago, yeah.
7 months ago we started. So there's a lot of our old ones on YouTube. That's also why we redoing some of them. But there is some projects that's not on YouTube that is on our Instagram.
Also, if you go to our old projects, you can see we didn't really know this YouTube thing. So like, if I go in pajama shorts, this is how it starts.
Oh, upside down. Oh, bloody beautiful.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But we figure it out along the way in that video. So if it starts off badly, don't get discouraged. Just skip 5 minutes.
Give us time. We were learning.
Oh, I also love it. Like, if you look at this, half of the screen is that cupboard.
Yes, I know. We're getting there, and we're going to get even better, because
so much better now.
By next year, I'm planning to set up a proper studio for filming, so that we can have good lighting and everything is just set up. But that's next year. I need something like a 40,000 rand to buy a new computer.
Okay, so about what was the question?
Go buy stuff. I need a new computer.
The overlocker question. She said basics of what they're used for. Best used for. So like
we can do
a
that.
class.
We can do that, yeah.
And Ash said she'll send a picture of the wallet, you mean?
Yes.
But go have a look and see if the one that we did might not be more or less what you are looking for, because it looks like a little wallet. Yeah. Okay, any other questions? 2 minutes, guys,
2
and
minutes,
then we are tapping out.
Our food, I can smell my food.
Yeah, Milan said the food's done.
Yes, I can smell it.
So now we're sitting here in hunger.
I'm smelling Brussels sprouts, and I don't know what.
A simple Roman blind using rectangle of fabric string and dowel sticks.
Yes,
Oh, that's cute. That's very easy.
I've always
know how
wanted
to
to make
that.
those. I've never actually made one.
It looks super easy. I've seen tutorials on that.
There's actually things you need to buy for that I don't know. Okay. I think we need a whiteboard. A little whiteboard here.
Yeah, I agree.
That we can write
Get on that.
But won't you just write there?
Where would a copy be?
Up top is copies. We have a wallet. Just so it's because I keep writing it on a piece of paper and then I lose the piece of paper.
Oh, we use whiteboard, yeah.
Okay, so a wallet is the one, ne? The overlocker thing. A Roman blind. We still have last week is here. Dog or cat bed.
Oh, that overlocker class. Roman blind. Oh, the cat bed.
The dog and the cat bed. I've forgotten about it. I just saw it on my notes from last week.
Cat bed.
Yes. And then someone also said baby booties, but I don't know about those. I think it's those shoes. Those baby shoes that they want to be able to make. Those are quite easy to make. And then what did we have just now?
That was it.
No.
Roman blind.
The wallet. Did we have the wallet?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Cool. Okay, well, while you guys are here,
okay.
feel free to send more suggestions.
Yes.
I'm busy writing them on the wall.
I'm still sourcing the fabric for that project
that I want to do.
Talked about last week. The fabric is very expensive. So I'm hesitant. So I bought some sampling. And I'm going to have to tell you how much the fabric is when I get the sampling. Because it is very expensive for me. It's expensive. But maybe it makes something so pretty and so good that it's worth it. So we'll make that project. I've still got that project. I'm just trying to get the 2 meters of sample fabric.
But also, if you find this fabric, it might be exactly what someone else is looking for a different project.
I've been looking for that fabric forever. So I want to try actually sewing with it and seeing if it works. But I don't want to give it away, because if I tell you and I can't get the fabric or it doesn't sew properly, then you're going to be disappointed. Like me, every time I look for that fabric. Okay, guys, is that it?
Leave us a like. Ooh, we just got 22 on YouTube. See, it pays off for me to nag you guys.
22 what?
Likes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Subscribe, guys. Share us. Tell your friends. That's the biggest compliment you can give us.
And
we do not need you all to buy every day. We need you all to please tell people if they're looking for something. If you're on Facebook groups, people, I beg you, and they are looking for something, just comment there. www.fabric8.co.za. Even if we don't have it, just get them to come to our website. That is literally the best thing you can do for us.
And we're not going to tell you what the big thing for next week is.
Yeah.
But someone on on YouTube did get it right. So
it's like a really big thing.
It's like a big thing.
We've only done two big things.
So if you've been here since the beginning, that thing that you're thinking, it's that thing.
That's that thing. Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds for the lag to catch up. Any more questions? I am actually sweating. People, it is so hot here today.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
Not now. No, it's cold.
No, it's not.
Oh.
But can I just say that this is what I'm wearing. Okay? I woke up very cold this morning. So maybe I'm sweating out of my feet.
That's funny.
It might be it. I might just, if I take the shoes off, I won't be as hot. Okay, guys, that's it.
Okay, wait. I need to get on top of things.
Thank
Okay,
you
goodbye
so much.
YouTube. Goodbye Facebook.
Goodbye. Lisa might be here next week also.
I am here next week.
Yes, she's here next week.
Bye.
Okay, guys, if you know of any awesome places in Joburg, I have to see Joburg and Pretoria.
Yeah, send us a message.
Send us a message. WhatsApp me. I am going to 10th of September.
Yes.
I'm going to Joburg and to see suppliers. So if you know of anything, please send it to us.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Instagram, we're getting...